Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, how on a day, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you listen to the sound of my voice. This one, Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Yendo Mazinam Kano. May God bless, may God bless, may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency ESN Ekpa Simon Njoku. For the great job Simon is doing. Simon, we want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra is coming, in your hands Biafra is safe, and in your hands when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. My fellow Biafrans, what you are seeing here is very, very sad. You know, things like this. Look at the way the zoo military, they are treating human beings in that zoo. These are things we have to change. What you are seeing here is a man trying to protest against the OLU of WARRI. People in their village, they were protesting against the OLU of WARRI, who was attempting to do some traditional rites and to desecrate the shrine of the people by pouring anointing oil on the shrines of the people. Their gods, the gods they worship. Those who are into traditional worship, the OLU of WARRI was coming to pour olive oil, holy water, olive oil on their shrine. He's trying to mix Christianity with traditional or African worship. And I don't think that's a welcome development. So I say the OLU of WARRI must be warned about this, because he's giving the Nigerian zoo the opportunity to come to the land and be doing this. This is why we are saying we need to break out from that zoo, because we have nothing in common with them. Our culture is different, our way of life is different. What they know is the show of force. They call them the Nigerian police force. In fact, my people, let's go to the chase. You know, this is not a nice thing to be doing. We don't want to see the zoo military having this kind of power in a country they claim is a democratic country. Think about it. Think about it. How can it be a democratic country that's military treat people like this, like they are slaves? The military are there to serve the people, to protect the land, not to dehumanize people like they see. An elderly man, they are flogging him like a runaway slave. We don't want this in Biafra land when Biafra comes. Our police will be known as the police service. They are there to render a service, not a police force. Because there is something wrong with Africans. When they hear the word force, they think it's to do things by force, to carry it out there, to execute things by force. That's the problem I have with that mentality of force. Says they are flogging him here. All because the OLU of WARRI wants to destroy the culture of the people. My Prime Minister, these things will not be allowed or tolerated when Biafra comes. Things like this, we don't want to see this happen. This is a perfect example of a third world country, an underdeveloped country. Say military men, when suppose they protect the borders, the boundaries of the land. Men that should be protecting the integrity of a country. They are here dehumanizing the people. Them get power to beat people like this. Very, very sad. It's an eyesore. And I pray the Biafra we get will not have things like this. So the OLU of Warri must be warned. We must warn him that something like this will not be accepted or tolerated. He has to be warned. This behavior is archaic, it is backwards, it is barbaric, and it is repugnant to human justice. Human beings cannot be treated this way. Look at this, look at this. They flog him, beat him like a runaway slave. You only get this in slavery. You only get this in the colonization of a people. Slavery, they say, is gone. We can't be having our military men treating us like the way they were doing us when the white man was here. When British was ruling that zoo, that was when you have things like this. And now your military, they have come in to take this kind of culture. It's very, very bad. It's bad. We need to fight against this. Things like this should not be seen happening. It's an eyesore. You will not see this in the Western world. The Western powers, they will never allow things like this. What did this man do? See military men bullying him, dehumanizing him. This man might be a father. They've stolen his right. He has no right anymore. Man, this life. This is what we are fighting against. Biafrans, this is what we are fighting against. It's not good. It's not good. This is what we are fighting against. This is what we are fighting against. It's not good. My people, very, very sad. Extremely sad. Let us hear the voice. Just hear the voice more. There you have it. It's an eyesore. It's no good. It's no good. It's no good. An eyesore. Any country who is still doing this, any country that their military is still doing this, they are in a backward society. They will never develop. Any country that their military are stronger than the people, the military is supposed to render a service to the people, to protect the land so that the people can enjoy and experience freedom and liberty. That's the role of the military, to die for the people, to serve the land, to serve the motherland, to protect the people, not to subjugate the people into things like this, not to enslave the people, not to dehumanize the people. Things like this is an example of a failed country, a failed state, a banana republic. It's not good. It's an eyesore. That you have the police doing this, you have the army doing this, everybody, they keep doing this. Those in the military parastatals, the armed forces of that zoo, they keep doing this. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. No. It's not nice. This one too, when you look at this one, it happened in Ebonyi State. Members of the SWAT team, SWAT, they have a pickup there showing SWAT. See how they are treating us. If we are fighting against this, why should we allow the so-called traditional rulers to be doing this to us? You are giving the military, just look at this. They are giving them the leeway to be treated not this way. These things must end in Biafra land. Things like this must end this year in Biafra land. When Biafra comes, we shall not tolerate things like this. Your police will not be known as police force. They will be called police service. That's the difference between a shithole country, a backward country, an underdeveloped country, an underdeveloping country like Nigeria, and a developed country. In a developed country, they call them the police service, the fire service. The military, they are there for a service. They are rendering a service. They respect the people. They see the people as king. The people of, oh my God, the citizens are seen as king. In a developed country, in the Western world, the police, they are your friend. They respect you. They offer you a tea. Even the military men, they are very, very shy. When they are in the public, they are very, very shy. They are shy people. The military in the Western world, Obodo Yibo, when they are in the public, they are very, very shy. They are nice, they are down to earth, they are meek, they will be smiling because they know in the public they cannot function. They are not there to show power. No. They don't function in the public. It is only when they are in their barracks, or they are in a place, as a battalion ready to go to war. Then it is different. That's when you see the military men in action. But when they are in the public, they are humble, they are respectful. You will never see military men coming out this way to do what they are doing unless there is the state of an emergency or a martial law. When the president, or for example, declares martial law, military men, they will now come in their gear and start acting this way and start fighting and all those things. That's when you have things like this. That's the only time you will have military men acting this way. And even when they declare a martial law, during that time, if there is a flood or whatever, you will see them in action. Creating bridges, creating things like that for people to, to help the people, not to treat humans like this. Dehumanize them, make them look like slaves, like animals. They are like animals. That's not nice. See, kicking somebody in the head, you have destroyed his brain, you have damaged his cranium. He might be having an internal bleeding from that kick alone. Within a few days, he would die because of internal bleeding in the brain. Hey, my God, just look at that. In a Ebonyi State. Very, very sad. Very, very sad, my people. Very, very sad. Listen.
That boy is tragic. That boy is tragic. That boy is tragic. That boy is tragic.
Hey. Oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I can't. This is the shock. To me now, it's a culture shock seeing things like this. It's a culture shock seeing something like this happening. Where is it done? Now during slavery, Oyibo man when come to rule us by force, they came with something like this. They came with the Moors to Africa to do us this. And when they left, your so-called military, they are still doing this. It's very, very sad, man. It's not nice. To our PM, Prime Minister, please, when Biafra comes, my PM, when Biafra comes, please, we don't want to see this in Biafra land. Please. This cannot be accepted in Biafra land. If we have a military, it will be known as a military service. If we have a police service. We will not see them treating citizens like this. People who are helpless. People that are helpless, we can't see them treating us like this. It's not nice. Hey, God have mercy, man. I rest my case on this one. From me, from here, for now, I'm gonna say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Very, very sad. I remain Biafra Superstars Media. Very, very sad. My Prime Minister, please, Ekpa Simon Njoko, ASN. Ekpa Simon Njoko, please, I am begging. Our police should be known as police service, not police force. We must remove that force from that name. We have created a police. The force in the police should be removed. We should be known as police service. Anything we have, any military parastatus, any member of the armed forces, that force there, we must remove it, because to the black man, they see forces as something else. They see it as a chance to subjugate the people, to dehumanize the people, to treat human beings like slaves. It's not nice. It's not nice. You know they're good. I beg, my PM, that force, we must remove force in any lexicon, any name when they give our, armed men in not even armed forces. I want to remove that armed forces there. That force is the problem. Because why will people like this be treating human beings like animals? We're in the Western world. Even the white men will not treat us this way. It is only in slavery you get something like this. Only in slavery. It's a pain person now. It's a pain person went well. I rest my case. From me, from here, for now, I say good morning again, good afternoon, and good evening. I love you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Logan, Bloomington, Lord Logan, and it's wild Flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation, ever since annihilation. Nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.